Another legendary. Another legendary. But it looks like she has like a beard, like a goatee. Another legendary, and we pull. What's going on, YouTube? Darksword255 here, and today, as you can see, the portal is glowing, prismatic, rainbowy goodness. I'm gonna be pulling some Prism Shards. We are going for my boy. Let's see if raid will load here. I want him so badly. I want him so unbelievably badly. He is an amazing champion. Let's just quickly go over his kit. I know that there has been a lot of playtesting around him. That him as a champion is not like an unbelievably, incredibly like hard-hitting nuker slash support, but you're not necessarily going to use him for that. Let's go ahead and jump into his kit real quick. His A1 attacks one enemy, will ignore 25% of the target's defense, heals all allies with less than 50% HP for 10% of their max HP. Of this champion's max HP. Wow, imagine if I could read properly. To become part of my team, click the link in the description right now to get Elenaril for free, as well as 3 more amazing epic champions as you level up. Here's how you do it. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall it. Click the link in the description, register with a brand new email, launch raid, and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this chance to get a free Elenaril along with 3 epics as you progress through raid. Click on my link right now and let's get started. His A2 attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit will ignore 25% defense against targets with less than 50% HP. The first hit has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on each enemy for 2 turns. So this is a great move, and then you puts a block buffs. It has a second hit has a 75% chance of placing the block buffs. Awesome. Very Ugo-like with his A2. But obviously with a lot more resistance. Each has a 25% chance of resisting, of ignoring resistance. Awesome. His A3, and this is what I think is like really important. And one of the reasons I want him. Places a 60% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns, and also places a block damage buff for 1 turn. Now, he could be incredibly useful in Chimera because of that block damage. Getting through the ram head is hard because of the amount of damage you take with the reflected damage back at you. So he is, also you could use him in Hydra, and you want to use him for those 2 prolonged battles for this reason right here. If an ally has more than 50% HP and is under any buffs placed by this champion, the ally deals 10% more damage. If an ally has less than 50% and is attacked by an enemy under a debuff placed by this champion, receives 10% less damage. So you're outputting 10% more damage just by having him on your team, and you're taking 10% less damage with him being on your team. Insane. So imagine if we have your boy right here, which, by the way, I wish that he also, since he's technically lore-wise, he's a lizard man who turned to the demon faction. Like, it would be great if he still counted as, like, if he was like a hybrid between both, because then I could have like a disgusting lizard team with this guy. But like, look how beautiful he is. So imagine if you have this guy and you have him in Feral, for example, a 9-piece Feral set. He's giving you 10% more damage. And then on top of that, the Feral set is giving your entire team more damage as well. So you could stack a ton of additional damage just by this guy existing on your team, not adding any, not with any damage, not with any support, just him being on your team. So we are going to be pulling for this guy. Do you want to know how to become a whale in Raid Shadow Legends at a fraction of the cost? Start using Aptoid. You can get Aptoid by using my download link below. You can get back 5% of what you purchased, but an additional 5% using my personal code, meaning you get 10% pretty quick math back. Aptoid is 100% fast and safe. First, install or update Raid Shadow Legends via Aptoid. Second is to install the Aptoid wallet. Lastly, go to settings, click on promo codes, and enter code SWORD, and enjoy your bonuses every time you make a purchase within Raid. Pretty easy, right? Now, back to the video. I have 800 fragments, which I think is a 20 pull. If I did my math correctly. But before we go ahead and jump into that, guys, I want to quickly talk about the deck of fates that is happening right now. I have stopped going for the 5-star for Tholen. I have not been that impressed with the champion. Like, I'm definitely gonna probably go for this, the gilded relic. But I just, you know, with my playtesting, I have a Thor. My main account is unbelievably stacked with dwarfs. Just wasn't really too impressed with me like wanting to push hard for this event. And also some of the events to get the event tokens have been ridiculous. Like the summon rush that happened the other day, ridiculous. You had to summon, I think, like 7 sacred shards just to get the minimum. It's like, why? And now for this, it's summoning soul stones, and it's during it's not a boosted summon. So why would I go ahead and pull my shards for this deck of fates when there isn't a chance for a 2x? The 2x is significantly more important for higher level relics than getting the fragments, you know, in here. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I feel like the events that have been going on for this Titan event and even the collaboration event have been ridiculous. I feel like they've been just ridiculously hard, and really just their payoff isn't really that great. I like even the relics that you can build in this event, they're not like the cat's gaze level of like, oh my god, I need to try to go for this. They're just okay relics. So, you know, you guys will have to let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Again, you know, not too impressed. Not too impressed with this go around. But you guys are not here for me to yap about the current state of raid. You are here to watch me pull shards. Okay. So what we're gonna do, as we normally do, we're gonna pull the first 10, and then we're gonna do the last 10 for single pulls. We have our boy Celsius here, not a sponsor. Would love them to be a sponsor. Hopefully we get some shards. I believe in the power of Celsius. The last time we did this, we got scammed. I think I pulled like 21 shards and we got nothing good. We got nothing good. I'm not necessarily super hyped about the other champions really in this list. I have a +4 Snick Track. Sorry, I can't even say his name right. Craw, I think is his name. He's good, but just again, not like nothing too impressive. I think this is Bell, right? Yeah, Bells. I have Bells. He's okay. I did end up pulling a Knave of Hearts. He's awesome. I already have this guy. He's also really good. Knock is power crept. He's not that great. He's all single target. I don't even know who this guy is, I'm gonna be honest, but whatever. This guy looks kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't really necessarily care. And then all the epics don't really care. I do care about getting Troggy. And I say care in quotes, right? Like Volgoth and Troggy would be great. Volgoth, I would like the +4 mine, and my Troggy would also like the +4 mine, just so I can progress in faction wars. So let's see what we get, guys. We have a 4% chance of getting a legendary and a 2% chance of pulling our boy over here. So let's go ahead and hope to RNGesus that we go ahead and pull what we need to pull here. No way, first legendary. Oh my god, and we literally pull a legendary in our first pull, and it's the guy that I know nothing about. Wow, okay, well, that's great. Already doing better than the last time. All right, well, since I have him now, let's just look at his skills real quick. Attacks 1 to 2 times has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10% and filling this champion's turn meter by 50%. Okay, let's see. Attacks all allies. Heals all allies for 20% of this target's. Wow, so he is you know what? This guy's actually fantastic for what I need. He's a barbarian, removes all block buffs and heal reduction debuffs from all champions, and then heals and block. What's his passive? Each time a continuous heal buff heals an ally. Okay, this will be amazing. I'll jump back into the rest of the shard pulls, guys, but right now, oh my god, shut up, raid. I am about to finish Barbarian Faction War Hard, and I have been struggling now that I just pulled this guy, I can 6-star him, change him out, and I think I'll be able to actually beat Hard Faction War. So actually, huge pull. Like, really happy with that. All right, guys, we have another 10. Let's see if we can, again, we want the headliner. And depending on how this goes, I might get more shards. We'll see. Let's go ahead and pull right here, guys. And I did see we did get a Vogoth. So that will be great. I could also probably +4 my Magnar. It's always the loading, dude. It's always the loading that it gets me. All right, she is a fusion champion for Lady Mikage. Another legendary, and we pulled him! Oh my God, we got him! Oh my God, we got him! Oh my God, we got him! Holy cow, we got him! Oh my God, I'm so happy. I am so unbelievably, as you can tell, I just definitely screamed in everybody's ear. Oh my God, we got him, boys. We got the boy himself. Holy sweet mother of suck. Oh my God, dude, I'm so happy. Oh, this guy is so cool. If you guys did not know, I know I've talked about this a lot. My favorite faction in Raid Shadow Legends is the Lizardmen. And I know it says Demon Spawn, but he is built and designed as a Lizardman. Like, look how cool. It looks like a Balrog. Like, really cool. Okay, well, we have 7 more. I mean, like, whatever we pull is just icing on the cake. I cannot believe we got him, guys. I am so over the moon. By the way, also, is it just me, or every time do I see this chick, I think that she has a mustache? Like, just because like how her face is, like her cheeks are like super red, but her like face is like white, like even her forehead. But it looks like she has like a beard, like a goatee. Okay, Husk is awesome. Can +4 my Husk, +5 him. I mean, you can't +5 him, but I love this guy. When Sylvan Watchers came out, I ended up pulling him like really early. This guy is awesome. I had him on my free to play, and like he carried my free to play early game. Another legendary. Holy cow, dude. What the fluff? I don't even know what to say. Oh my God. I love Snick Tack, sorry. I think I can +4 mine, which would be awesome. I really like this guy. He's awesome. You can use him in Hydra. You could use him in Chimera. He's great in Chimera. He's amazing in Chimera. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a decreased attack for 1 turn. If the target is under a leech debuff, has a 100% chance of placing that attack. Decreased attack. It's A2, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed. Also places a shield equal to 30% of this champion's max HP. So basically, when you're fighting Chimera, for example, you throw the shield down and the decreased speed on like the ram head, for example. I mean, obviously the decreased speed in the shield is helpful for the other trials as well, but the shield gives you at least 1 or 2 extra hits because you have to deplete the reflect damage is eating through the shield. So you can give an unbelievably powerful shield with this guy. With his A2, it's very strong. It's A3, and this is what's also pretty good for high level Chimera as well. Has a places a 50% ally protection buff on all enemies, obviously except for this guy, for 2 turns. Also place a 30% reflect damage debuff on all allies for 2 turns, and then heals this champion by 50% of their max HP. So what you're doing, you're healing your boy up. You're putting the reflect damage, so when Chimera hits with those big hits, and even you use this with Hydra, you're reflecting a good amount of damage back towards the boss. Obviously, the higher end you go, the bosses do more damage. That reflect damage will do even more. All right, and this is his passive. Whenever an ally under a reflect damage buff is attacked, you place Elite. At the 50%. Reflects 50% of the damage this champion receives back at the attacker. So everybody is getting placed with that 30% reflect. He has a 50% just by his passive. And if he gets hit, he puts a leech debuff down, making bosses, waves, everything that much easier to survive. This guy is an amazing champion. If you don't have him, for skinwalkers are pretty hard faction to progress in. He will significantly help out with that. All right, we got 2 more pulls, guys. I mean, I don't even know. This has to be like creator luck. This has to be creator luck. I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, I mean, I cannot believe it. 3 legendaries, as I'm holding up 4 fingers, 3 legendaries and 20 pulls is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I will 100% be making a video on my boo right here. 100% will be making a video on him. I can't wait to like really test him and see like the damage. Let me know, guys, if you pulled for the Prism Shard event, if you guys got lucky. Did you guys pull the headliner at all? Let me know, guys, down in the comments, and I will see everybody in the next one.